Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm giving you a little tip about melee DPSs and it's concerning max melee range. Now the concept of max melee range is something that most people is very unaware of and most people don't understand it very seriously, even though if they heard about it. So what max melee range is, basically if you are a melee DPS you want to be on maximum distance away from the target so you are able to hit it. You don't want to be in the ass of the boss, you want to be as far away as possible while still maintaining contact with the boss and being able to hit it. Now most of the bosses like Lord Marvgar in Icecrown or Sindragosa have a huge hitbox, or the distance that you need to be away from the boss in order to hit it. Now, why this is important? Min-maxing this and understanding this and putting it in use all the time as a melee DPS allows you to do mechanics so much efficiently. So, let's say this is Marvgar. You don't want to be like... You want to be, you know the blade storm is coming. You want to move a little bit away, still maintaining, and you are gaining that little gap. And as soon as he moves, you start following him, and then he is here, and you still want to be max melee range. So you are effectively cutting the distance between you hitting the boss on one spot to hitting him on another spot by this max melee range, this distance twice, because this distance you are skipping here, then you will skip it there as well, and that will literally be 2 global cooldowns. Or if you don't have any movement ability. Still, if you have movement ability, if you time it correctly, so let's say you are staying max melee range, boss passes you a little bit, then you use your movement ability, so you have the timer. This is very usual for dash or sprint, because it's long duration, it's long uptime, and then when the boss starts going back from there, you still have it up so you can use it to come back. If you are on Professor, you want to be behind it. Let's say you are here, and then you are stacking on noses. You want always maintain this max melee range. That allows you to save so much time while moving. That's actually insane, because you think, oh, it's not a big deal, but it's a 1-2 second in one stacking of foos, in another stacking of foos, in a third, fifth, you know, it adds up during the fight. Now also this in other bosses, this is mostly about you gaining a more DPS, but for the one boss like Lich King, and it's all about doing the mechanics, and the most benefits this technique has on defiles. Now let's say you are in a phase 2. These are the Valkyrs that are going to the edge. You don't want to be behind them, you don't want to be in front of them for sure. You want to be on side, and you want to be max melee range away from them on side in order to deal with the defile. Defile is coming and you will always go on the side like this and then come back same direction, but you are buying that time for your latency, for the server latency, for your brain latency, in order to see, oh, it's defile. You are buying this distance for you to react. Because if you are under the Valkyrs in the middle of the raid, well, you know, the chance that things get fucked is huge. And by maintaining max melee range, you are bypassing latency, you know, as I said, on your internet, on the server, on your actual reaction, by huge amount. And you think this is not huge, but actually it is. It's a skill that will allow you as well for Blood Queen spreading in melee range. Now this is only important if you are playing on buffed content, because on 30% buff WotLK is really a joke. But for the melee range and melee camps, when you are spreading, if you are familiar with this, this is where this technique and maintaining max melee range will help you a lot. Hopefully you learned something new, and yeah, like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more content, and for sure check my other videos. Thank you for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.